Hey everyone, welcome back to Stack Now. In the previous video, we learned about the use effect, hooks, and how side effect works in React application. And in today's video, we are going to learn conditional rendering in React. Now, conditional rendering is one of the most commonly used concept in React because in real application we often need to show different UI based on condition. For example, logged in or log out user, loading spinner, admin dashboard, dark mode, showing error message. All this used in conditional rendering. So by the end of this video, you will understand what conditional rendering is, why we use it, and different way to use conditional in React. So let's get started. What is conditional rendering? So first, let's understand what conditional rendering actually means. Conditional rendering means showing different UI based on condition. Simple example for it: if a user is logged in so database, otherwise showing login page. Basic if else. Now let's move to app.js. Create a first example. Const is login login is equal to true if is login return well, welcome back, else see. If user is logged in, React show welcome user, welcome back. Otherwise, React show please login. Why conditional rendering is important? In real world application, UI change dynamically, and conditional rendering helps React decide what should appear on the screen. Method 1, Ternary Operator. Now let's learn a cleaner and more popular way. See, this will be comment out. Okay. And this here we write enter curly bracket is login enter question mark, right here h1 tag, welcome back, enter column h1 tag, right here, please login. This is called the ternary operator. Syntax look like this: condition, question mark, true value, colon, false value. See, if condition is true, React show the first value. If condition is true, the React show first value. If false, the React show the second value. This one. Please log in. Method to logical and operator. Now sometimes we only want to show something when the condition is true. Example, coming out. Const is admin is equal to true. Let's here first curly bracket is admin question mark h1 tag, right here welcome admin colon this is wrong. We have to this wrong. We have to use and h1 tag admin panel. So here is admin is true, then React show the admin panel. Why and is useful? This is commonly used for notification, alert button, admin control, loading, message, method, element, variable. Now another clean approach is using variable. See, const is login tab is user, let message if is login comma curly bracket message is equal to here we write h1 tag welcome back to user, else message h1 tag is login, we continue. Here we all this will call message. Yeah. See. Welcome back user. Here we store JS inside a variable and rendering later. Loading example. Now we create a real world example. Comment it. Construct loading is equal to true. loading question mark actual loading colon actual data loaded. See here, this is very common while fetching your API data. Multiple condition, we can also handle multiple condition. See here, let delete all delete is should be const role is equal to admin okay. Sorry, we have to put double quotes admin, right admin here. Curly bracket, here we access role, declare your role is equal to double quotes admin okay. Yes, question mark h1 tag welcome admin, here colon h1 tag welcome user question mark h1 tag welcome guest again here colon sorry here should be role book. Here you have check multiple conditions and display different UI. Real project imports. In real React application, conditional rendering is used everywhere. For example, authentication system, role-based dashboard, loading spinner, error handling, dark mode, e-commerce website. Common interview questions. Some common interview questions are: what is conditional rendering? Different between if, else, and ternary operator. What is short circuit rendering? What do we use and operator? Which method is best for conditional rendering? Best practice for sample condition, use ternary operator. For showing single element, use and operator. For complex logic, use if else. So yeah guys, this was the conditional rendering React. Today we learned what conditional rendering is, if else rendering, ternary operator, logically and operator, and real world use case. In this next video we learn about React list and how to render dynamic data use map. If you enjoyed this video, make sure like this video and subscribe the channel. And if you need any final year project, stack project or website development work, feel free to DM me. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.